in Tempe, Arizona, on my way to Mesa, Arizona. I'm going to do a drive-through at 10:23 at night. Just wanted to invite you along to enjoy it, as the communities around the country still have a shortage of staffing. It's hot here, 117 degree high temperature, 10 o'clock at night, about 103 right now. Enjoy. Crossing over from Tempe into Mesa. Better view for you here. I know that helped at all. Dried bugs and dust everywhere. It's too hot to have the window down at nighttime. Crossing over the Tempe Canal into Mesa. There's 2 McDonald's to choose from this evening. Let's see which one we decide to go to. Check this one out first. Watch out for these people. And a huge line at McDonald's. We'll give it a shot though. It's not that big. It's like 4 or 5 cars. I can sneak in front of somebody here. Get a crispy chicken sandwich and 2 large Diet Cokes, please.
Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Alright, that's nothing.
Thank you. That went well. That was quick and easy. I don't need the fries. Don't want to eat the fries. I love the fries. The fries are not the most healthiest snack. So I just get the sandwich and 2 drinks. Need the 2 drinks. First one just to wet your whistle, and the second one to hopefully start quenching a thirst. Arizona, real hot in the summertime, but that's why we're here. Winter times are spectacular. So we can't get this windshield to do its thing. Perfectly not good. Most businesses looking for staff still. I think some of the enhanced unemployment benefits are going away within a month or less. We should see some applications at that point for all different jobs. For a job in Texas that currently pays about $8.50 an hour, you can get $13 to $14 an hour out here in Arizona. But also a $2 chicken sandwich costs about $5 out here. I'm sure it's purely coincidental. If you've never been to Arizona, I recommend you come in the summertime, also in the wintertime and the springtime. Fall's pretty full too. I'm gonna turn this to the intersection there, maybe not. Perfectly situated bug splat right there in the middle. All right, I'll try again. That's doing nothing, isn't it? Just moving the bug splat. It just bakes onto the window. You hit a bug, if you don't get it immediately, it bakes on there. isn't too bad. You have to stop for some gasoline, fill up at night in Arizona. You don't fill up during the daytime. The heat kind of turns the gasoline into gas, and you get less volume in your tank due to the expansion of the fuel with all the heat. Depending on how they cool down their tanks and such, it's always recommended to get gasoline at night when it's not as hot. Plus, you probably won't explode due to the heat of the sun. The excitement of the drive-thru. Glad you could be here with me. Thanks for checking out All Things Arizona. This is an Arizona drive-thru. It's now 10:29 at night. It's on a Sunday, year 2021. For those of you watching this way in the future, or as you call it now, your now. This is what it was like June of 2021. Car in front of me, that's an electrical car. Not sure what they look like in 2036. It's a Nissan, no, a Chevy Volt, I'm sorry. Look how wide it is. The Volt used to be, I think it's one of their first or second electrical cars, like the Leaf, Nissan Leaf, and so on. Look how big the base is in that tiny car to accommodate the batteries. Alright. It's a DoorDasher, that's who that is. Restrictions for getting a job here. You must be at least 16 years old and must be available to work on weekends. That must be their trouble times. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. What's that? Is the rest of the change coming, or?
We don't have any change.
You don't have any change?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a quarter. Can I have the rest of my dollar?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Typically, you wouldn't short the guy 73 cents, but interesting way. Thank you. Outstanding transaction. So the change is $3.73. It gives me $3 and says thank you. And when I inquire as to why, I'm told that they have no change. So I should suffer the 73-cent penalty for their inability to provide change on a Sunday night at a McDonald's. It's going to be busy no matter what. Nice planning on their management team staff side. Great training of the team. But that's the new America right now, because there's a change shortage, even though they've made billions of coins and billions of quarters to celebrate all the national parks and all that, and dollar coins that nobody needs, and all these things that they're doing. They're just screwing with us. They being the man, whoever you want to make that be. That was just spectacular. I'm glad I got that on video. I mean, no one's going to believe that unless you actually capture it. Amazing. I'm impressed. That's one way to increase your profit line too, is just, steal money from people. This is the Southern and San Jose McDonald's here in Mesa, Arizona, if anyone keeps track playing the home game. Alright, I'm gonna go. For those of you at the McDonald's corporate office, maybe give them a phone call and explain how it works. I could have been given a few options. One is, hey, we don't have change. Is there any chance you could pay with a card? Or do you have correct change? Or we're going to steal 73 cents from you. Any of those options would have been awesome. $3.07 for gas. Just a few months ago, it was under $2. Then something happened in our country. I can't remember what it was because I don't want to get political. Oh, that's right. They said screw people that use gasoline. That's what it was. Something to that effect. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyway, here we are. We get some gas. Y'all hang out. Be with you in a moment. Enjoy the views. I wonder if I get all my change here.
Safe. Please don't text and drive.
Sluggish internet with so many users these days? Here's how to diagnose the problem. Start by running a speed test through a free website, or run a test through your wireless router's app. Finally, call your service provider to check on equipment upgrades or outages in your area. CNET.com for all things tech.
Pretty good. Slide you out. All right, we're back. I got some of it, not all of it. All things Arizona, showing you a small commute, driving through a McDonald's. Sure, it's not the corporate policy to steal people's money. That would be a stupid corporate policy. Moments away from departing Circle K. $30 worth of gas just to get it up to about 3/4 of the tank. Used to fill this thing up for about 22. Thanks a lot. Mesa, Arizona, near the hospital and the Fiesta Mall area. Those of you familiar with that. You're watching in 2039. This is that spaceport they built back in 2029. Mesa Community College to the left, the Thunderbirds. Attended some classes there back in the 1980s, mid-1980s, mid-later 1980s. Came close to meeting Kevin Nealon, the comedian. One of my instructors was either his current wife or ex-wife at the time. That would have been cool. Not being the ex-wife or current wife, but meeting Kevin Nealon. All right. What are we doing there, people? You got honking at me because I decided to turn in the turn lane. See how that rolls. I guess I confused them with my turn signal and following the instructions of the roadway. Must be a McDonald's employee. Just do what you like. Off to the right is a COVID testing and or a vaccine site. Got them set up at different locations around the community still. Last summer, 2020, every 2 weeks we go in and get my nose swabbed. A nice string of negative tests, negative antibody tests, all throughout the year. That McDonald's looks to be closed. There's nobody unlocking it. Maybe they're not making their margins. They need to learn how to make change. Alright, you're coming close to the end of our adventure here as we're driving through Mesa, Arizona on Southern Avenue. Olive Garden there on the right. I think my last meal in there was in 1989. Good to see they're still open. They weren't waiting on my money to make their margins. Got a Hibachi Grill to the left. What we used to call the really tall building in Mesa is to the right. There's a point where that was the largest building between LA and El Paso, and everybody talked about it. See how they're doing my chicken sandwich. Looking forward to that meal. Good. Thank you, McDonald's. It's a hot one. Tempe into Mesa, a little bit of Mesa, Arizona. Here at All Things Arizona. Little night drive through the McDonald's, through Mesa. Have a great evening. Be safe. Stay cool. We'll see you next time.